everyone, this is Kiki, and welcome to painting on wood coaster things with paint pens. Yeah, I had a whole thing of what I was going to say, and I immediately forgot it after that sentence. Wow, I need to start writing this down. But then it sounds like I'm reading off a script, and it sounds bad, and I sound robotic. Anyway, so yeah, I actually did these before the fuse bead okami thing, like this I did right before that, but I did that video before this one because I wanted to. The next few weeks' videos are all stuff that I prepped before Linktober, so, but the big reason that I ended up working on these coasters was because I had this need to paint a cute little koi pond. But I didn't want to do it on like a big canvas, and I'm like, oh, I have the little wood things, and I liked painting on the little wood things with my paint markers, so I'll paint on the little wood things with my paint markers. So that's what I did. It's really just that simple. But I didn't just want to do the koi pond, so I grabbed 2 other wood slices and I painted on those as well, but I didn't know what I was going to paint on those, so I started with the koi pond because I knew I was going to do that. I did actually have a reference pulled up for these koi, unlike the last koi that I painted, so they're a little bit more accurate looking. But I did have a lot of fun with these. I really love how the koi pond turned out and how the second one came out. The third one is in the video because I did it, and it's a thing that I did, but I don't care about it because, I mean, like, it's not terrible. To the koi pond. I put 2 little koi swimming around with some little lily pad leafy things and a flower because color and cuteness and yay, happy. It's a happy little koi pond. The one color I was using for the liquid, the water. Why did I forget the word water? Wow, I must be tired. For the water actually ended up kind of drying out, so I made do, and I think it turned out, I think the color actually looks a little better for it. But these are the Arteza paint markers. I think I said it before when I used them, the consistency of the markers is not consistent. Like, some of them are very liquidy and some of them are very thick. So like, some are very transparent and some are very opaque, and you don't know what you're gonna get until you use it. And even with the really transparent liquidy ones, even if you shake them forever and ever and ever and ever, they don't get any more opaque, which is kind of annoying. But I made do with them, and you know, they work and they do their thing. These are the only paint markers I've ever personally used, so I don't really have anything to compare them to, but I do enjoy using them. They are a lot of fun, and in a way they are, well, not even in a way, they are quicker than probably using regular paints. Just because there's not really any cleanup or setup for them. It's just, oh, I want this color, and you grab it. The only thing with them is it is harder to blend them, but it is possible. I've seen a bunch of people say with paint pens you can't blend, and I'm like, but I do. Like, I blend a lot with my paint markers, so I'm like, I don't know if it's just because of what kind of paint marker, that, like, is it just because they're using Poscas that they don't blend? Do the Poscas just dry too fast? I don't know, I've never used a Posca. But I mean, with these, I can generally actually get good blends with it. You just have to kind of figure out what you're doing, and I hold like 3 pens open at once, and I just sort of switch between them. And, or you know, I'll like touch one tip to the other tip, and I'll kind of like, you'll see like, I have like 2 pens, like one in one hand, and then I'll kind of touch it together, and I'll roll it on my thumb a little bit and get some of the paint, and then I'm talking really fast. I am so sorry. I love my little koi pond. Like, even just looking at it right now, it still makes me so happy. But the second one, I was still kind of stuck on the water theme. So I decided to do like an underwater ocean thing. I didn't go like super detailed with it. Like, there's no like life forms or anything. I don't think so. But I really love how that one turned out. It's very serene and very calm, and I like that one. The koi pond's still my favorite, but that one's definitely a close contender. And then there's the third one. So, yeah, this one was supposed to be like a really cool starry galaxy. And you know, I was like, I figured out how to blend and I can make it look cool, and I don't know what the heck happened with this, but it did not at all do what I wanted it to, and it does not look at all like I had hoped it would. It doesn't look like a galaxy. I mean, maybe if you hold it really far away and hold it on an angle and then squint. Kind of. But not really. But I mean, it's a thing. I guess it kinda, you could kinda say at the end it looks a little bit like a geode, maybe? So maybe we'll say it's a geode rather than a galaxy. And we'll go with that, but it still doesn't look like a geode either. But hey, you know, it's okay. We got some that we liked, we got some that we're mediocre about. It happens. You don't have to like everything. You don't have to be okay with everything. Every now and then, we can have ones where we just kind of bleh. And this was my bleh one, so bleh, bleh, bleh. I'm Dracula now. I just hit my desk with my hand and it hurt. But yeah, again, this was filmed way back in like June or July. With the old camera, and before I was like, okay, I really need to get my editing better and stuff like that, so I didn't really plan for anything extra, and I'm still trying to kind of figure out my new editor, so yeah. But hopefully soon my videos will start improving and stuff like that. And yes, I hope you liked my little coaster artworks. And that you'll maybe like the video. And maybe check out some of my other videos. And maybe just hang around and join me on my arty journey. So, until we meet again, bye bye.